My name's Hussein Salem. I'm the founder, the Chief Executive Officer and also the Chief Scientific Officer of Precious Cells International. Precious Cells International was the world's first licensed and accredited family stem cell biobank. It built on the research of about 10 years. Every single one of us has stem cells within our own body. Those stem cells are repairing our body on a day-to-day basis. When we get ill, the stem cells try and repair our body. What we can do is, while you're young and healthy, while the stem cells are still very good, still very therapeutically effective, we can collect those stem cells, we'll bring them to our lab here in the UK, in London, and we'll process them using our own proprietary technology. We'll then store them in very special conditions, minus 196 degrees. We store those stem cells for the whole of your life. Anytime you were to get ill in the future and develop things like cancer, heart disease, diabetes, Parkinson's, these type of diseases, we can then release those stem cells back to you and you would be treated by your exact own stem cells. One of the great things about where Precious Cells is located is that we're only 15 to 20 minutes from Heathrow International. So we've got clients all around the world who have sent their stem cells to us to reach the lab in a very, very short amount of time, which is critical for us to get good quality stem cells. We're also based inside one of the best universities in northwest London, and that's great because we're inside a nice academic environment, and that's really critical and key to the ethos of Precious Cells International. I quite unashamedly say that London's always been at the forefront of stem cell research.
I'm Nasreen Salem. I'm the founder of Precious Cells International, and I'm also the Chief Dental Officer for the company. The story behind Precious Cells really started with Hussein and I. We're both the co-founders, and we had a real passion and drive and a real interest in the benefits of stem cell banking, and we believed that we not only wanted to make this available just for newborn babies, but we should be able to make it available for children and for adults as a potentially life-saving treatment for the future.
Precious Cells International from day one has been featured in leading UK and also now international editorial newspapers and magazines. That's been fantastic for us because it's really allowed clients to learn more about who Precious Cells are and again get some assurance that Precious Cells is the leading company offering stem cell banking services.
The recent shortlisting as Best Young Dentist UK has been primarily focused on all the work that I've done with Precious Cells, and it has been very welcoming because it shows that the dental field has now recognised the importance of dental pulp stem cells, and I'm hoping that this shortlisting will now make more and more dentists look into this field and be more forthcoming to offer this as a treatment for all their patients that they see.
My name's Kiran Sandhu and I'm the Laboratory and Quality Assurance Manager at Precious Cells International. As Laboratory Manager, I oversee a small team of scientists who process samples on a daily basis. I ensure that the samples are processed and all processes running in the laboratory are to our documented procedures. For quality management of all of our documents, we use a system called QPOS, which is a national standard. It's actually used by the NHS.
So it's built on real good quality science and medical information. So we've got the best processes here. So clients have the assurance that everything that happens here in the lab with their cells are of the highest standard.
To process cord blood and bone marrow samples, we use the CPAX-2, which is actually a centrifuge system to separate the blood out into its separate components. We were actually one of the first companies in the UK to use the CPAX-2. We also use a Beckman-Coulter flow cytometer.
One of the things that I'm most proud about with Precious Cells International is the creation of the Precious Cells Training Institute. Over the last few years, there have been a lot of companies offering cord blood banking, but there was not a lot of awareness and education activities.
My name is Kimberly Lewis and I'm a Client Relationship Executive at Precious Cells. My key responsibilities primarily at Precious Cells are to work with our healthcare practitioners through our Precious Cells Training Institute. That is to educate and help the team to understand the service and why you would offer this innovative service to your patients.
It's that whole team environment here that gives our clients that assurance that their stem cells are handled and processed with the utmost care. So it's almost like, very much like a family feel here with the team, and when a client stores their stem cells with us and the care that we take with their cells, it feels like almost they become an extended member of our family.